Hey guys, Ty here. Today we are going to go over some accessories for your Oculus GO. So you've got your Go, you're psyched, this thing is awesome, it's a ton of fun. What are the things that you're going to want to get to go with it? So first thing that you're going to want, and it's something that actually came with the Go, is this little guy right here. So this is the cardboard insert that protected the lenses in transit inside the box. Now, I took mine and I actually sprayed it in Flex Seal, so that rubber spray stuff. I gave it like 4 coats, so it's fairly thick, it's super tough, it's not gonna tear, it's water resistant, hopefully there's no water coming near this thing. And then when you put it in the Go, actually just kind of pinch it down on the sides here, and I don't know if you can tell by looking at that, but it doesn't even touch the lenses on here. So this is something you definitely wanna use. You could use Flex Seal, there's Plastidip, you could probably cover it in rubber cement, electric tape, whatever, just something to kind of keep it tough so that you can continue to use it. I've had pretty much every mobile type of VR device since they were around, since the very first Gear VR, and I've noticed that you put this in your bag or your case for it, controllers, you've got accessories, and it jostles around and you get a little tiny scratch on your lens and you're just going to be bummed. So I highly recommend this. It doesn't really cost you much and you already have the template for it, so do that. That's the first thing that you're going to want to do. And the next thing that you're going to want is a good case for it. Cases are cheap, so this is the case that I like. I actually went through a couple ones, so I found the one that I really liked the best, and it was also the cheapest case of the bunch. 10 bucks, $9.99 on Amazon. If you have Prime, that includes shipping. And the thing that I like about this case is it's not just you throw it in and everything slides around. It has a divider, and it's a nice snug fit. So you stick that in like yo, and you can see that it's going to keep anything that you have in the bag from hitting your lenses. Everything we can do to protect those lenses right there. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this case, and it's a really weird design decision by whoever made it, is this mesh case right here. So I'll pop this out. This mesh case, so first off, it goes right over the top of where your Go is. So that doesn't make sense. They should have put it on the other side with the opening here, because also when you turn it over and carry it, everything that's inside falls right out. So that is super annoying. So pretty much throw away for the little mesh thing. But for 10 bucks, it fits everything that you're gonna need just fine. You can fit an extra battery, you can fit your Go controller, a regular gamepad, just fine in here. Even more, I've stuffed this with all sorts of stuff, and if you can get a nice snug fit, that's actually better so stuff doesn't jostle around in there. And it came with a microfiber cloth and a little squirter lens cleaner right there, so that's cool. The next thing that you're definitely going to want to get is going to be a battery, and this is the first battery that I would recommend you get. There's a few batteries that I'll recommend, but this one is the one that you're going to want to get. First off, it's what's called a lipstick battery, and this one is like, I think, a 3350 milliamp battery. The Go is something like 2700 milliamps, somewhere around there. So this will actually double the life of your Go. So your runtime is going to double with this. Got to get one of these, and you can pick these up for like 10 bucks on Amazon too, so it's really cheap. Most of the stuff isn't going to be too expensive. Now there's a couple different ways to mount it. I've seen some people mount them on the side, and that looks kind of cool. I put a big Velcro strip on here, so it's just some Velcro tape, and there's Velcro on these straps on the Go, so you can kind of squeeze it on here, and I'll kind of show it like that. So it'll stay, and it's fairly rigid. You're going to want to strap it down with something else, or 3D print something, or get jiggy if you really want a good secure connection there. The thing I didn't like about it on the side is then once you put the cable in, even if you kind of try to route it through the side piece right here, is I can feel it. This battery is really light, but I can feel it just a tiny bit pulling to one side, just ever so much, like slightly, and it just annoys the crap out of me. So the way that I like to use this, and actually bigger batteries as well, with the Velcro on it, is just Velcro it to the top of the top strap like this. And this Velcro is pretty beefy, and then you're gonna need a short USB cable like this right here. So this way when you plug it in, this is kind of what it looks like that. And we'll throw it on and I'll show you. And with bigger batteries, we'll show you, it actually helps redistribute the weight a little bit better. So here it is like that. I'll get kind of low, make sure you can see it. But this is on here tight, and it's right in the middle of the pivot point. So if I'm playing some crazy game and I'm all over the place, it's not going to fly off, and you cannot feel the weight at all. not at all. I mean, it disappears on your head. You don't even notice that it's there, and it will double your life. Now, I've got a slightly bigger battery that I do the same thing with. This is an 8,000 milliamp battery. So if you're like on a long flight, or you just don't want to have cables, stuff coming down around you, mount this the same way. And I actually just kind of set it back, and then this one really kind of rides farther back, and I feel a noticeable lift in the pressure on my nose from that. You can feel this on your head a little bit. It's not annoying though, and it does make the Go more comfortable on the front of your face, and it sticks on tight like that. So in an 8,000 milliamp battery, you're gonna get all day with the Go. Yeah, I don't think your brain's gonna take having it on that much during a day with a battery like this right here. And then I always carry around some rechargeable AA batteries. I think I got one right here for the Go's controller. The rechargeable batteries do tend to last not quite as long as an alkaline battery, but I am all about reusing stuff. I don't like throwing away batteries, so I always try to use rechargeable batteries. And then an accessory that I got that I love, and you can use this for a ton of things, is this little USB battery charger, and it will charge AA batteries, D batteries, 18650s, pretty much any battery that it can magnetically attach to, like this, and then you can just plug this into, say, your battery like this, or a bigger battery, or a car charger, or your cell phone adapter, or whatever, and it will fully charge it like that. And then you can actually plug this in to a bigger battery that you've got in your Go's case, so you know that you're always going to have a recharged AA battery ready to go, and then just swap them out when the battery dies in your Go controller right there. And then I love having portable power. I'm just a power fiend. I'd recommend getting a big battery like this. This one you can actually use to charge the lipstick battery. You can use it to charge your AA batteries. You can use it to charge your phone. This has 21,000 milliamps of power in it, so it's just a beast. It also has two USB. One of them is a quick charge 3, USB type C, and then an in, which is a USB mini. And you can actually charge it with USB-C as well, so that goes in and out power-wise. And this is made by a company called RAV Power. I actually have 3 of these things. Highly, highly, highly recommend this big beast right here, and it will actually fit in your Go case with everything as well. Next, and this is one of the coolest devices that I think you can get if you travel a lot, and it's made by RAV Power as well, actually, and it's a little portable travel hub. It has a 6700 milliamp battery, so you can use it to charge your Go, and you're going to get just a ton of runtime out of your Go with 6700 milliamps all day. But it does a few other neat little tricks. It has a SD card slot, so you can put in an SD card or a micro SD card with an adapter in there, and it acts as a media server, and it's just a smart little media server. So you turn it on, it'll create its own Wi-Fi hotspot. You can plug in, it does have USB, so you can't charge your Go while you're using something like, say, a big 2 terabyte hard drive like this Western Digital Passport. But if you put this in your car, you can sit it in your airplane front pocket right there, plug it in, turn it on, and up to 5 people can actually stream video from your hard drive or your SD card or whatever at the same time. It also has Wi-Fi pass-throughs, so you can hook this up to, say, your hotel Wi-Fi, and then use it to stream again to your Go. Let's say your hotel charges per Wi-Fi connection. One person or this device would have the paid Wi-Fi connection, and then everybody else can connect to it, so you save money there. And if your hotel happens to have an Ethernet port that is free, which a lot of them do, most of them do, you can plug this in and set up your own Wi-Fi hotspot, so you're not paying anything for that. So this is just like a little Swiss Army knife tool. I love it to death. I think they're like 39 bucks on Amazon. I picked this up, got a good deal on Black Friday for that. I've had a few of these, and I always leave them in hotels. So that's about that. Oh, last thing, you're definitely going to want to get a little cable like this, and this is called an OTG cable. So USB OTG. Oculus doesn't officially support it yet for streaming media, but you can get it to work to watch video on a thumb drive. It doesn't have enough power to power like a powered hard drive like this, but it will work fine on thumb drives. But you can also plug in a keyboard, so USB keyboard. You can plug in a USB gamepad as well, but I primarily use it just for media. So you're just going to plug it in. I recommend getting one that's long like this, that actually is the elbowed. Don't get a straight adapter like this, because they make them like this. It's a little bit more compact, doesn't take up quite as much room in your bag, but when you stick it in, it's sticking out kind of far, and if you plug in like a big thumb drive, it's going to be way out, and I just wouldn't want something to hit it and break your USB port. With this, I just threw a little Velcro on it, so I Velcroed it right like that. You can see, boom, and I can actually fit a much larger thumb drive right here without it sticking out, and it's pretty flush with the side right here, so nothing's going to catch it and break it. Now, if you want to watch media on it, you're going to need to sideload something like ES File Explorer, which is super easy to do. I'll provide a link down below on a tutorial I set up on how to actually do that. But yeah, get a USB OTG cable. I know that Oculus is working on support. They've had it in China for a while now. So in the next like month or so, you'll be able to plug something in and boom, just see it in your library automatically. So you definitely pick up an OTG cable, and these, you can get them from like, you know, $7 to $10, get a good cable. So I think that's about that for this. Definitely all these accessories, you're gonna love them. Good case, get the case. Definitely get the lipstick battery for sure, and the OTG cable right there. These are the three things that you're really gonna want. And then if you travel, get the little travel router, dude. This thing is sick. So that is that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that bell if you like this kind of stuff. I'm going to be doing a few more accessory videos and coming up with some game reviews as well. So that's that. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.